In stays in his starting spot. Crum with the quick release on the slant. It's bobbled and caught, and a chance for a huge play here for Kent State after the penalty. All the way down to about the 30-yard line on the connection to Dante Cephas, who nearly lost it and breaks away for a big one.
Inside the A and B gaps.
And the Falcons are down some personnel on the defensive line as well. A galloping run nets a first down. They go back to Cooper.
Make the cuts late.
Crum takes it on fourth down. Only looks to the corner. He heaves that way. It's caught. And it's a touchdown, Kent State. Isaiah McCoy brings it in. Individual plays might not impress you, but the body of work is sure to. On the return, here comes Bryson Denley out across the 30-yard line. He's got breakaway speed out across the 50, and it's a foot race to the end zone. Bowling Green looking for its first touchdown of the season, and they're going to start this drive inside the 15 of Kent State. State defense. Can Bowling Green execute? McDonald rolls, throws into the end zone. Incomplete. The tight end Morris out of bounds. A little bit of a breeze going here tonight, and the kick is good to make it 7-3. 3rd and 8. Pocket collapses as Crum takes off. He's pursued. Not enough speed to get him, though, before he picks up the first down.
To be up penetrating as well.
Well, those members of the secondary play back here, and that leaves some space across the middle for the drop down underneath. The tight end, Chris Leach, off to the left side of the formation. Handed off on 4th down, and a brown and orange wall is there to meet him. Both sides are celebrating on that play. It's a first down, Kent State. Coaches have said they felt like it was beneficial to learn a lot more, but for players, much more detrimental.
And Van Gorder has been one of the few items to the left.
Quick toss for Polk, and he is dropped immediately. Caleb Biggers comes up to make the stop and put the pressure on Kent State.
Paid off there.
Trickett from a family of kickers sends this one high and good. Sister plays soccer at Cleveland State. Another sister, a lacrosse player at Akron.
Techniques and the details of throwing the football.
And McDonald does throw on first down. The high throw is pulled in by Noah Massey.
He walked off the field as well.
Embry turns the corner, stumbles for a first down, and then some. This is a drive with promise for BG.
Throw a block.
It's good for 22. There's room up the middle, but a flag down right at the onset of the play as a shoelace tackle stops Raymore.
For player coming back the opposite way. Here we go again.
Ophthalmologists, linebackers, and safeties beware on this pitch to the edge. A dive at the goal line. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Bryson Denley, the ball knocked loose as he breaks the plane to the goal line and has the Falcons within an extra point. Or a single back for Bowling Green. McDonald on the roll. Can he run it? The quarterback dives to the pylon. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
And a good decision. No targets there. Don't try to force the football. Get to the corner.
Raise his decision-making skill, and with good reason. He's usually making the right read. This time it's McCoy with a backpack tackle that brings him down. 2. Crum with a fingertip grab, and that's an easy pickup for Bradford, who just steamrolls his way down to the 45-yard line. 45, they go double stacks to the outside and spread the field wide, and that move pays off to spread the field and allow a run up the middle. Leach is a big tight end, 6'6", almost 250. Williams cutting, and he's pushed out of bounds.
And then obviously Bradford, who we saw earlier in the game at 243.
Toss to the edge, and that is gone for the touchdown. Almost too easy. They've run that play several times with a quick toss to the quarter in their home opener this year. Just 1 of 3 this year. He takes the deep shot, and he connects inside the 40-yard line. A beautifully thrown ball to Tyrone Broden.
Towards the sideline.
Morris, the tight end, came in motion late. Pressure comes. McDonald drops it, and his only recovery is to fall on it. It's a turnover on downs. but salvaging something that could have been far worse if Kent State had scooped it up. Trying to make all those decisions throughout the course of a game. Crum with a quick throw, and that's an easy pickup as he hits Vance again.
So at the end of his runs.
Crum turns, rainbows it toward the sideline. One missed tackle, a second slip tackle, up the sideline, an extra extension, touchdown Kent State. Wow, Isaiah McCoy proving elusive, goes for 32 yards. Here, Williams and Leach, a couple of tight ends off to the right side. Crum from a crouch takes the snap, gives it up, and the run to the left side away from the tight ends is the first down for Cooper.
Begins to come down. That's when things are most slick.
Here comes pressure. It's to set up the screen on third down. And Cooper steps out of bounds, tiptoeing up the sideline. And he's out inside the 15-yard line. That moves the chains.
That sled, just get him out of bounds.
Not a lot of opportunity for Cy Dabney to get out of the way. Up the sideline and short of the goal line, Vance. Cooper's the running back. He takes it off to the left side. He extends the ball. Did it break the plane? Yes, it did. Touchdown, Kent State. So after the ghost snap that hits the deck, they go to the air, and that pays off because Polk is gone. Wind, rain, be darned. A 55-yard touchdown. They motion Embry, hand it off, convert, and then the ball squirts loose at the end of the play. He'll peel away the pile like Russian nesting dolls to determine possession. A dangerous spot to turn it over if indeed that's what it is. Kent State's got it with inside a minute to go.
You at least needed to get to the locker room and talk about your situation, make some adjustments.
Crum set a clean pocket just about all day. This time, however, he doesn't. Roland Walder brings him down. Crum's got it, puts it down. The kick with leg is no good. Here, maybe he said you see the light, and years 4 and 5 is where the successes really come. This ball just looks uncatchable right now with how slick everything's playing out there.
Pull it, run around in.
And then the luxury to be able to hand it off to a back who requires multiple tacklers. Brian Bradford, Others College High School there in St. Louis. And it helps to have a tie. It's all about relationships in recruiting, right? And so, Bill.
And I will give you $20 right now if you can name one other school in the RMAC.
That is a man's run from Bradford.
How much do you like watching this guy run the ball?
Crum fakes it, rolls, and scampers inside the 10.
Not one of mine.
They hand it off, and that's almost unscathed into the end zone for Bradford. First snowfall the last few years. McDonald sprints, flips it, and his pass is complete.
Time to really exchange what your assignment's going to be on certain plays. But it's a way to sort of stay off and keep things in front and get their shot here late in this game.
We've heard that relative to Bowling Green, but especially because there's no eligibility clock this year, you bet.
Up in the hip, inside of that block.
Just as the defense crashes down on Bradford, here's Schlee on the run. Inside the 20, a stiff arm, and he's out of bounds inside the 10. Bradford spins out of one tackle, but a couple more defenders converge. So a chance to make it 48-10. And they do.
Those are going to be early contributors here in the next year or two.
It's a first down run for Terrion Stewart, getting to be up close and personal at the last 3 NCAA wrestling championships. It's been, I think, pound for pound. Not too long ago, actually, Although the MAC relative to the Big Ten and the Big 12 is not your powerhouse wrestling conference, but
Roots in his Michigan days as well.
So 4th and 10. Penetration sends McDonald on the run. He throws a wobbler. It is caught. First touchdown of the season in the first half, looking for their second, and it belongs to Terrion Stewart, the freshman.
They're good.
It ain't the real stuff. After we saw Woody Barrett briefly, here's Schlee with a dart down the middle. There is no drop off to this offense, even in the fourth quarter. Quick toss again. And to the outside, that's enough for Kent State first down. Lead from Brian Bradford.
The old lineman will love that in film. What a catch.
Running back teammate. 1988. Schlee to the 5 and to the end zone. Wow, that might be the most impressively engineered drive of the day.
Welcome the baby girl to the world during the quarantine. I can tell you, birthing a child during the quarantine was a challenge. We had our second son
who graduated in 2014. She was on the show in 2018 at just 26 years old. Now works in the greater Boston area.
Well, because they would jam them all in. He talked about that with Howard also, that how they would jam so many into a very short period of time.
That is a Kent State touchdown for any time of day, but we're saying you don't want to eat a sugary cereal too late, right?
I've done it plenty of times in my life.
Big time burst from Terrion Stewart. He is not giving up on this one, even with 41 seconds left on the clock.